Another wasted evening, surrounded by fools draped in gaudy fabric. Truly, this is what I worked so hard for? Babysitting? And speak of the devil themselves. Finally done basking in the adoration of your court, I see. Shouldn't you be mingling your adoring subjects instead of hovering over me? Don't tell me you're worried about me. Spare the sentiment, Your Majesty. I am perfectly fine. Or as fine as one could be under these circumstances. It's not like you intended for me to twist my ankles and then had to pull you out of the path of that collapsing archway during the siege. That's why we're celebrating you after all, isn't it? Still don't understand how you managed to get yourself into that mess. A demon lord, toppled by debris. Utterly embarrassing. What do you want? Surely you didn't leave the fawn of your beloved fans just to come bother me. No, I haven't eaten. The idea of having to interact with other advisors is hardly appetizing. It's enough to put me off any amount of hunger I have. Fine, I'll get something in a moment. Does that please you enough, Your Majesty? Fine, I'll get something in a moment. Does that please you enough, Your Majesty? Don't look at me like that. I'm not some fragile being that needs tending to. I've had worse injuries before, and you know it. There's no need to worry about the safety of other guests. I've already prepared a barrier spell to reinforce the throne room. If another attack comes, we won't need to rely on brute strength. No, it's not a complaint about your methods. Just an observation. Strategy is important, and while your power is unmatched, it's my job to keep you alive long enough to use it. Don't flatter yourself. If you die, I'll be stuck cleaning up the mess, and that is a headache I'd rather avoid. Don't let it get in your head. It'll be a cold day in hell if anything happens to you. I'm serious. Your recklessness during the siege was infuriating. Do you have any idea how close that collapsing archway came to crush you? If I hadn't acted what I did, I can't protect you if you keep throwing yourself in danger without a second thought. Relax? My mind seems the ruler of a noble kingdom doesn't know all their subjects. I am your advisor, not one of those simpering fools fluttering around like you moths drawn to a flame. I don't get the luxury of relaxing. While they were sipping wine and exchanging pleasantries, I'm the one ensuring this kingdom doesn't collapse under its own weight. Every spell, every strategy, every sleepless night is all for your sake. So forgive me if I'm a bit high-strung. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Don't start with your sentimental nonsense. I don't need your pity like some child. I am your advisor and nothing more. That is all our relationship is. More than an advisor. Do you really mean that? No, don't answer that. I don't need you feeding me mouthful of empty platitudes to make me feel better. I know my place. It's right here at your side, ensuring you don't burn everything to the ground. Including yourself. Endearing, huh? I think you spent too much time with those peasants if you're starting to spout out nonsense like that. Enjoying myself at a ball like this, surrounded by posturing fools who wouldn't know what real magic is if it hit them in the face. Hardly my idea of a good time. Yes, I'm a joyless workaholic. Thank you for the observation, Your Majesty. Now if you're quite finished, I like to sit here in the peace for the moment before someone else decides to pester me. You're persistent, I'll give you that. Most demons would have had the sense to leave me alone by now. I said I'd get food, didn't I? Or is the great ruler of this kingdom suddenly deaf? I swear, if you didn't insist on dragging me to these events, I'd have half a mind to... No, never mind. Fine. I'd have half a mind to disappear for a while. Somewhere quiet. Somewhere far away from all of this. But that is a luxury I don't have, is it? Not when you're constantly throwing yourself in the fire, expecting me to pull you out every time. Someone has to keep you safe. Don't start. I'm not here to coddle you or stroke your ego. You can save that for your adoring fans. I said I'm fine. Won't you leave me be for once? I apologize. I didn't mean to snap at you, it's just... the stress of my current predicament combined with the possibility of us getting attacked while we're at our most vulnerable is... it's getting to me. Excuse me? Dance with you? You must be joking. Do I look like someone who enjoys prancing around at ballroom for entertainment? I'd rather not be the laughingstock of the kingdom. Need I remind you, I am a mage, not a jester. You can't be serious. Look at me. I'm hardly in any condition to... Hey, wait, I can't. You're insufferable, you know that? Fine, one dance. But you step on my foot, I'm hexing you. You are such a child sometimes. Stop looking at me like that. I said stop, you're making it worse. I told you this was a bad idea. My leg. You're impossible. But thank you for... Forget I said anything. What is it? You look like you're about to say something foolish. You're an idiot. An idiot for saying something so... Don't say things that you can't take back, or one day you may regret it. Truth? How can you be so sure of something like that? Words are as meaningful as the person who speaks them, though in your case it differs between me acknowledging it and having to bite my own tongue to restrain the response. Just because I don't appear to be displeased doesn't mean I'm not. I'm simply tolerating your nonsense as always. After all, despite your treatment of me as your equal, I am nothing more than your advisor. A servant, if you will. I see nothing worth the attention you give me. It has been a long time since I've been forced to do such frivolities, and before this kingdom, before wars, before you. Don't read too much into it. Those days are irrelevant now. Another lifetime I've lived, just like this one will be. Drop it. There is no use dredging up the past. It won't change anything. If that's your attempt to add flattery, it's as lackluster as the wine I managed to consume earlier. You're truly hopeless. You said something earlier about giving up your kingdom. I don't deserve such loyalty. You're a fool to place so much faith in me. You're truly insufferable. Though I've long since grown used to that, haven't I? And still I stay. Enough of this. Let's just get through the rest of the night without any unnecessary events. And perhaps if you behave, you can have one more dance with me.